What's going on, YouTube viewers and subscribers? This is Jay Silva, and I want to show you a quick setup and unboxing of the X-Ray edition of Black Ops 2 Air Force Turtle Beaches. Now, the reason I chose these Turtle Beaches, there's a good reason for that. Now, I'm pretty sure a lot of you who are interested in buying a gaming headset probably walk into a Best Buy, a GameStop, or whatever, and then you see a whole bunch of different models, the X12, the XP500s, the XP300s, the PX5, and you're probably wondering in your head, the different price points, well, what's the difference between the model? More than likely, you ask the sales associate, they have no idea. They just tell you, oh, these models are good, as what they're trained to do, and you won't get any real information out of these guys. Well, I'm going to give you a good reason why I bought this specific model, and it's not because I own or bought Black Ops 2. It's because I'm going to show you a little later on in the video, so I hope you guys enjoy this quick unboxing setup. Alright, so I'm going to try to make this nice and quick. I'm going to show you what we get in the box. Now, first off, we're going to start off with the Turtle Beach sticker, engineered for gaming. No big deal. And here's the nice little little case for your instruction manual, which nobody's going to read anyhow. So that's why I'm going to show you how to set up. But that's what comes in there for most people who decide to read it. You're definitely going to need this, which is going to be an optical out cable. Very important. That's where the sound is going to be basically pushed out from the console to the RF receiver, which you see right here. Now, this RF receiver looks kind of cheap. I really don't like it. I'd rather the old school RF receivers back from the older models from the X41s would actually have like a kickstand to hold the headphones, but it is what it is. You have your chat cable, which you're basically going to do your Xbox Live chat with. Self-explanatory. You also have the headphones itself with the nice black and orangey looking Black Ops 2 Call of Duty aesthetics. And finally, the reason why I bought these models here is for this recharge cable. Yes, these headphones come with the lithium-ion battery, which is rechargeable. So basically, the X42 models, which are large, and I paid an extra $40 for these, is because I have a rechargeable lithium-ion battery. I no longer have to deal with AAA batteries or rechargeable AAA batteries, or have to spin or go out of my way for, or constantly change batteries. I'd rather have it just like how you have your mobile device, which you can just recharge and keep it on the go. So I think these pretty much make it worth the price. Now, as far as the sound quality and stuff goes, I haven't tried these out yet, but we'll see how that goes. I'll definitely throw this up on the video to give you the sound quality of what you sound like and how the headphones feel in your head and monitoring and etc. So here's a quick setup. Now, the RF receiver, fortunately for us, is powered by USB, as you can see here. So you don't need to plug in any external power source, and it's USB powered. So all you need to do is just take the RF receiver and plug it to any USB spot in the back of your Xbox. It doesn't really matter. So just plug it in, any USB slot, like so. Now, our next important part is the optical cables. Now, the optical cable is right next to your HDMI source. This is assuming that you have a slim Xbox or the Elite from back in the days, if they still have that. But this little guy right here is your optical audio out source. So remember, when you plug this in, it's going to be coming in from out of the Xbox to the import of the RF receiver. If you can see that, let me zoom in. Bear with me, my zoom in is the worst. That's where you're going to be plugging it in. So remember, the Xbox sends the audio out, and the RF receiver receives the audio in. That's how that's going to work. Also, be careful when you're plugging these in. Most people may not realize that they have these little caps that can damage something if you try to force its weight onto it, and you should just peel it off like so that way the optical cable is exposed in a certain way. So keep that in mind before you try to plug it in, because I remember when I first got my first set of Turtle Beaches and I didn't know any better, I tried to force it in there and I'm like, what the hell is going on? Why isn't this optical cable going in the ports? So you're gonna plug it like so and make sure the orientation is correct. That way you don't cause any damage or do anything funny, but I'm failing as I'm trying to demonstrate to you. So you make sure it's nice and snug in there, and make sure you go optical in on the RF transmitter. Now, as far as the out is concerned, let's say if you have like a a 7-point surround sound stereo setup, you would basically send that out to your surround system, and therefore it can pick up the sound that your game console is pushing out. Or you may want to try the analog in, which I believe you can do auxiliary between a PC or any other external source, like maybe a headphones, I mean not headphones, an MP3 player, or any other audio outsource, so you can transmit that wirelessly to your headphones. So that's a nice little perk and bonus. But I'm pretty sure most people who are watching this video already own Turtle Beach before and just want to specifically know the difference between these X-Ray Air Force Black Ops 2 editions and maybe the X42s. Like I said, those are the same class and those are the one that's comparable. Alright, now that I have chosen to place my RF receiver right next to my cable box, these are not going to be paired. Now to pair them, it says so in the instructions if you decide to read. So you would hold and press the pair button on the side of the RF receiver, like so. Let me see. Sorry about the zooming, guys. Alright, here we go. You would hold this for a few seconds until the orange lighting starts to go crazy and blink. That way it's searching for the headset signal to go. And then you'll start to see all the lights start lighting up like that. Now once you do that, you'll take your Turtle Beaches itself, and to power them on, you hold for 3 seconds. They already powered on now. You hold for 3 seconds to power them on, and then you hold for 6 seconds to pair them. Once you do that, they will automatically connect and the bars will become solid. Alright, now that these guys are paired, your headset's you pretty much have your audio for your headphones now. This is a sound quality mic test for the Turtle Beaches Air Force X-Ray for Black Ops 2. Hope this guys give you an idea of what the sound quality is like, and I'm going to end this message right about now.